Bro, I've been sitting in this car for about 2 hours now because I refuse to go inside and be with my wife. Like, I hate her that much.
I'm gonna just say it right here, right now. Majority of men hate their wives, innit?
I've always admired the husbands that hate their wives.
It's another day to be sympathetic towards a woman that you don't know because why? She married the wrong man. Hey y'all, welcome to Cecil's Spill. And today we're spilling about this man who came out and publicly announced that he hates his wife. Now, if this is if he's just clowning, would not know, right? But I mean, let's listen to what he has to say and what people thought about all of this, and I will be back.
Bro, I've been sitting in this car for about 2 hours now because I refuse to go inside and be with my wife. Like, I hate her that much. The only reason why I'm with her is because I'm broke and I don't have nowhere else to go. Like, I can't afford to rent on my own, and she makes more money than me. So, I mean, if I was to get a good job tomorrow, I'd be gone just like that. With a woman I really want. But I can't afford the woman I want, so I gotta settle for her. Literally. If we're being honest, I think I'm doing her a favor. Because she got low self-esteem anyway, and she bad built, so she should be lucky that I'm with her, if that makes sense. So I don't feel guilty about it, but I mean, some gotta give because I can't keep doing this. Like, I could be with somebody I really want, but I refuse to do more, I'm kind of comfortable with being nothing. I've been sitting in this car for about 2 hours now because I refuse to go inside and be with my wife. Like, I hate her that much. The only reason why I'm with her is because I'm broke and I don't have nowhere else to go. Like, I can't afford to rent on my own, and she makes more money than me. So, I mean, if I was to get a good job tomorrow, I'd be gone just like that. With a woman I really want. But I can't afford the woman I want, so I gotta settle for her.
First of all, this is 100% rage bait, by the way. I don't know if y'all can tell. But one thing I will say is, though, right, he is voicing how a lot of people feel, especially in them long-term relationships that they feel like, the person is still beneficial to some degree, but they just don't like them anymore. The amount of times I've come across individuals in relationships in my career that will tell me they don't even like their partner anymore. The only reason why they're there is from my experience, mostly because of financial gain. And it's not just a man, it's a woman thing too. Like, a lot of y'all will be like, oh, well, it's just an attachment style thing, or maybe, no, this is, but I promise you, it's never been that. People behave, correctly for the people that they need to behave correctly for. The people that are actually interested in, that they see a real future with. Once somebody starts thinking that the relationship isn't going to go anywhere, or they feel like it's just a matter of time, that's when people start showing their true colors. That's when people start being nonchalant. That's when people start acting weird. That's when people start making excuses. That's when all that, once in the back, that starts registering in the back of their head that they can't be with that person forever, no way, it gets wicked.
Bro, I've been sitting in this car for about 2 hours now because I refuse to go inside and be with my wife. Like, I hate her that much. The only reason why I'm with her is because I'm broke and I don't have nowhere else to go. Like, I can't afford to rent on my own, and she makes more money than me. So, if I was to get a good job tomorrow, I'd be gone just like that. With a woman I really want. But I can't afford the woman I want, so I gotta settle for her.
A lot of them are only with you because they can't afford the woman that they really want, right? Either they can't afford her financially, they can't afford her physically, they know what they look like, they can't afford her mentally, they know what their level of intellect is like.
Being honest, I think I'm doing her a favor because she got low self-esteem anyway, and she bad built, so she should be lucky that I'm with her.
I'll be motherfucking damned if a man tells me that the only reason I'm with him is because I don't love myself. Bitch.
So I don't feel guilty about it, but I mean, some gotta give because I can't keep doing this. Like, I could be with somebody I really want, but I refuse to do more, I'm kind of comfortable with being nothing.
So I seen this video this morning, and it was at 4,000 views, and a gang of people have liked this video. And I know it would be viral, but y'all liked the video. And here's the thing. I really firmly believe that this is how majority, I'm not going to say majority, but a good, strong percentage of men feel about their wives. That's another reason why I believe that women need to stop prioritizing marriage like that as an identifier of value and worth. Because a lot of the men that you're married to don't even like you like that. And you probably don't even like them. Because guess what? When y'all don't like each other, you treat each other like you don't like each other. So nonetheless, I see that this is going viral and it's sickening. But again, this is the truth about how a lot of men feel. And this is why women should be a little bit more vigilant as far as who they choose to give access to and who they choose to build with. Because a lot of these niggas are looking for respite, okay? They are looking for support, shelter. Excuse me. Don't come up here hollering and carrying on. And some of these niggas are looking for shelter, okay? They're looking for support. They are looking for someone to do the things that they don't want to do for themselves. And you get a ring for it. Let's be real, please. Here's the other component of this. When a man feels this way about you, he is going to treat you as such. He's going to treat you like shit, baby girl. You're not going to like that experience at all. And so, damn, he's broke and he's going to treat you like shit? What's going on here? The math doesn't math. You see why they say I can do all bad by myself? This is it. Clock that T.
Some men are only married to their wives because what the wives can do for them. Some men hate their wives. So I've watched this video in its entirety. I didn't like it. I didn't comment on it, and I didn't save on it because this actually broke my heart. Whether this video was fake, satire, the facts that this man was spitting was crazy. Y'all, in his video, he said he's sitting in his car because he hates his wife and he don't want to go inside. And he's literally only with her because she makes more money than him, because she's the one who's paying the bills. She has the house. He also says that she's insecure because she's on the plus side and that he's actually doing her a favor by being with her. And this is for my ladies. A lot of times, some of the men that y'all are with, they don't love you for you. They love you for what you can do for them. Learn your spouse. Learn your partner. Y'all, I couldn't like that video. It literally made me sad for his wife, and I don't even know his wife. He said that if he were to come up right now, he would leave her. Ladies, sometimes we put ourselves in really messed up situations, like situations where we don't need to be in. And mind you, I'm sure there's a man somewhere who want to love the shit out of his wife. But she's just not allowing that man to love her because she loved this no good man. And if that video is not satire and it's not fake, I really hope his wife sees that video. I hope somebody that's close to his wife sees that video and show it to her if she's not on social media. Girl, run. Pick your shit up and run. But you know what? He might come up in the divorce too.
I refuse to go inside and be with my wife. Like, I hate her that much.
This gotta be clickbait. On gang, this gotta be clickbait. Like, stop playing with me. I really hope your wife sees this. I hope she sees this. And I hope that she leaves you destitute, lonely, and messed up because you got nerve getting on TikTok, airing your dirty laundry like that. Like, she not gonna see this. Like, we're not gonna make this viral. We literally sharing it so that she can see it. That's why it's being shared. It's not being shared because we care anything about you. We're sharing this because we care about her. And you got nerve. You got nerve. That woman don't deserve that. And you don't deserve her. I hope she leave you homeless and destitute. You disrespectful a-hole.
One thing a lot of men gonna do is embarrass their wife. So let me get this straight, bro. You broke. She make more money than you, but she has quote unquote low self-esteem, and the only reason you with her is because you can't afford to get the woman that you want. Bro, do that woman a favor and leave. Do that woman a favor and leave. First of all, why do some of y'all get online? You getting online to diss your own woman? I don't understand. Some of y'all don't even think about what you do before you do it. Leave that woman because you don't like that woman at all, and you don't respect that woman to even get online and tell us that you HATE her. What is wrong with you, bro? And she taking care of you, making more money than you, and then you think you doing her a favor in what? The looks category? Boy, please stop.
Hey, it's me again. So I seen this video and I'm like 90% sure it's rage bait. He said, I hate my wife. That was like the little thing at the top. He was like, I've been sitting in my driveway for 2 hours. And he was like, because I don't want to go in the house with my wife. He was like, I don't really want to be with her, but I got to stay here because she make more money than me. And I don't make that much and I don't really want to do too much. He said, and she bad built and she insecure. So I'm going to stay here because I don't want to amount to much. But I want a different woman, but I can't be with the other woman because I don't want to do more. And while this may be rage bait, hear me out. These are the brokies. These are the men that you have to steer clear of. The men that's like, I hate her. I always tell my fiance, I watch relationships where the men hate the women, but they're not going to leave because they're comfortable. Why leave a 50% situation to go to 0%, you know? And he is just like, he called her bad built. He said she made more money than him, meaning she's supporting him. He said she's insecure, he don't like her, he wants somebody else. And even if that woman was to hear all of those things out of his mouth, she still would stay with him. It's no. It gotta be a joke. But you know, the jokes write themselves.
I've always admired the husbands that hate their wives. I used to work with this dude, and don't get me wrong, like, he did love his wife, but whenever she would call his phone, he would always take a deep breath. He would sigh. He would mumble under his breath. He was like, here goes Bree again. I know she don't want nothing, but here I go answering this phone. And let's be honest, like, these relationships be lasting the longest. But every time she called, he just had a whole attitude because he knew she was calling for nothing, and or he just knew he married a woman that was just not that smart. And the best part is, he used to put me on game. He'd be like, bro, don't ever get married. And if you are, please make sure you get married to the right woman. And I used to ask him, I'm like, why do you stay? He was like, girl, I just love the woman. I don't know. Now, yes, this is one of those videos where I'm not being serious, but somebody sent me a video, so I remade the video, and I wanted to see what the comment section was going to look like. Because me personally, if I roll my eyes when you call my phone, I don't need to be in a relationship with you. But that's just me.
I'm gonna just say it right here, right now. Majority of men hate their wives, innit? I'm gonna be 100% honest, because you know when they joke to you about, you don't want to get married, mate, or your life's gonna go downhill from the second you get married, mate. Yeah, they cover it up with a bit of humor, but really and truly, we know deep down, like, you know, you meant what you said, innit? And I did overhear this one conversation, yeah, this guy, he just sounded like he just hated his wives with all his guts, bro. I just couldn't believe it. I was thinking to myself, like, why would you get married in the first place then? Obviously, not to say that all men hate their wives, innit? But there's a huge majority, I believe it's a majority, of men that hate their wives with their guts. And they're just there, like, they have no other option but to stay there within the marriage.
These are some things my husband did that showed me he really hated my guts. Like, real bad. So, number one, he wouldn't take interest in my desires and what interested me, the music I listened to. Like, he wasn't interested in coming into my world. He wanted me to come into his world. He wanted us to become one under the condition that we would only become one to the extent that I would emulate him and the kind of woman he wanted to be with long term. Number two, in our disagreements, he would never just take full accountability and say, okay, let's move on. Like, you know, he wouldn't say, oh, I was wrong, and you know what, how can I improve? He would never say that. His thing would be, okay, I did this, but what about you? I didn't like when you did this on February 17th in 2019. I didn't like when you did this and da-da-da. We can never just come to a conclusion, get to a resolution, and move forward with a new insight. We can never just do that, because his thing was, let me flip it back on you because I don't like the spotlight of accountability. Number three, he was not interested in reciprocal sexual encounters. Our sexual encounters were not an exchange of energy and passion. It was a playground for him to be satisfied, and I was never the center. On our honeymoon night, I remember getting up out that bed, and I was like, is this really how I'm about to spend the rest of my time? I had to go the bean, you feel me? I had to go do that on my honeymoon. He didn't care. He just rolled over. He hated me. I didn't even realize it. All right, I think this is what, number 4? He allowed his friends and his friend's wife to disrespect me, and he never stood up for me. So there was an instance, I have it on my YouTube, where I said my pastor's wife tried to fight me, literally tried to fight me, pulled up to my crib and everything. This man never defended me. When I'm talking, she was going in. She called me fat. She called me this. You built like this. Da, 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 da. And he just like, y'all calm down. You hate me. Like, this was the turning point. I gotta do a part 2 because this right here was the turning point. This is when I literally said, "Oh, he hates me." Even people I don't have to love you to defend you if somebody's wrong as hell. So you tell me this man's supposed to be my husband, he my baby daddy, and you're not even defending me? Oh, I was through.
Based on what a lot of people have said, it's actually true that there are men who actually despise and hate their wives, and it's quite sad and pathetic on their behalf, because I don't know why you'd decide to settle for a person that you actually despise, you hate, you don't love, and it's not worth it. This is 2025. Relationship that is not serving you, let it go. It's better you let the woman go and you guys go your separate ways, and everyone is just doing their thing, and then you guys can just, live your life instead of living with her, hating her, maltreating or ill-treating her, making her needs not being met and whatnot. Anyway, you guys, what are your thoughts concerning all of this? Please let me know, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye for now.